I recently saw that a man went and saw the film Spider-Man No Way Home 292 times, in theaters. 292 times, setting a Guinness World Record. And, well, it got me to thinking. I'm getting older. Sometimes I look around, I don't even recognize the world I'm living in. Things are changing every day, and not always for the better. And it's time to take a moment to talk about how things were, well, just a bit more simple back in my day. Back in my day, a man wasn't setting Guinness records by seeing Spider-Man No Way Home in theaters 292 times. Back in my day, a man was setting a Guinness record by seeing Avengers Endgame 191 times. You want to hear something funny? It's the same guy. Seriously, Google it. What was the record even for? Least weekend plans? Sure, Spider-Man needs to find his way home, but so do you, sir. You cannot live in this theater. Back in my day, Twitter wasn't getting an edit button. Nope. Back then, you just had to live with the tweets the way you first tweeted them. Even that one from the time you got a selfie with Penn Jillette at a casino in Vegas and tweeted, "Here's me and my boy, Penis Gillette." And by the time you noticed it, it had already gotten 3 likes, and there was no way you were going to risk losing them. By reposting it with the correct spelling, nothing you could do, you just had to live with it. Back in my day, Tom Brady wasn't retiring and then coming back a couple of months later. Back in my day, a great athlete was only allowed to unretire after he sucked at a different sport first. Like Michael Jordan in minor league baseball. Yeah, Rusty, I guess it was a bit of a curveball going after MJ like that, but don't worry, he'll never be able to hit it. Back in my day, Tucker Carlson wasn't advocating for testicle tanning, balls-der-dash. Back in my day, if Tucker Carlson was testicle tanning, it would have taken forever because that dude is 100% nuts. Hey, Rusty, what do you think about testicle tanning? Oh, that's right, Rusty. Forgot I had him removed. Sorry for bringing up old wounds, boy. Back in my day, we weren't pulling the plug on CNN Plus after just 1 month. Back in my day, we were trying to pull the plug on Grandma after 1 month. Oh, but Grandma, she'd keep plugging it right back in, and then we'd yank it out again. I remember this funny thing Grandma used to say, "Please, it's just a broken ankle." That crazy old bat, "We'll get you one of these days. I want your jewels." Back in my day, Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield weren't all playing Spider-Man in the same movie. I guess it's just some nerd nonsense about the multiverse. Well, if there's another Rusty out there, I bet he got put down the first time he bit a kid. You, sir, are on, like, strike 20. All 20 kids asked for it? You got some balls. Oh, wait. Back in my day, gas wasn't $6 a gallon, Shell stations. Back in my day, if you wanted gas for $6, you went to McDonald's. I tell you what, it might have been a Happy Meal for you, but it wasn't for everyone else in the car. Back in my day, you didn't get slapped for making a G.I. Jane joke. No, you got an appropriate punishment of simply being booed out of the writer's room of Late Night with Seth Meyers. Isn't that right, Ian?
But you got the joke, right? Instead of Demi Moore, that movie could have used Demi less.
That's enough out of you, Ian. Now go and think about the shame you brought on this show. Back in my day, people weren't upset that Elon Musk was trying to buy Twitter. They were upset he was trying to go into outer space. But now that he's trying to buy Twitter, we're starting to like that space option a lot better. Back in my day, Duke Coach Mike Krzyzewski, a.k.a. Coach K, wasn't retiring. What the hell would he do in retirement? Catch some Z's? He's already got all the Z's he needs. Right there in his name.
Hey, why is that one okay?
Because I'm the host, Ian! Don't you ever question me on this show! I will handle this, Rusty! Don't you back me up! Ian, you should be ashamed of yourself! 2 more hours in the corner. Back in my day, Disney wasn't a controversial brand. No, back then, the only thing controversial about Disney was whatever was going on in Beauty and the Beast. I mean, that was interspecies, right? Like, sure, he turns into a man at the end, but personally, I think Belle was more into it before the transformation, right? I mean, if that's your thing, be my guest. Also, right-wing weirdos, you want to protect your kids from Disney? Ask Donald Duck to put some pants on. Speaking of Disney, how come Goofy can talk but Pluto can't? They're both dogs.
Great question, Seth.
Rusty, did you just speak? Oh, that's better. Well, I'm sorry, but sometimes this grumpy Gus has got to get his gramps on. This has been Back in My Day. We'll be right back.